Benvenuti a Sig Eats. Welcome to Sig Eats, episode 6. Today we're going to be making caponata di Amalfi, which is a special type of appetizer that comes from the Amalfi Coast. So for today's recipe, we're going to go through the ingredients you will need. First, you're going to need a 5-ounce bag of croutons with light seasoning or plain seasoning. Then you will need 2 cups of bocconcini, which is the little small round mozzarella balls. Okay. Then you're going to need some celery, enough to do 3/4 of a cup chopped. You will also need 8 to 10 plum tomatoes. And then we're also going to need about 3/4 of a cup of olives, and we're going to be chopping those into smaller pieces. And then to finish the dish, we will need basil, and we'll also need olive oil, and we'll need some red wine vinegar and salt and pepper to taste. So grab your stuff and let's get ready to begin. Okay, so we're going to begin by chopping our 8 to 10 tomatoes. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to put them into like cubes, chunks, whatever you want to call them. Okay, the tomato is actually a really great fruit, primarily because it's full of a lot of vitamins and minerals. It's a good source of vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin K, and also potassium. There's also some good research out there that shows that it's one of its main elements, I guess, lycopene. It's a carotenoid. It's really good at decreasing the risk of heart attack and stroke. So we're going to go ahead. Okay, so your chunks should look something like this. So go ahead and do your 8 to 10 tomatoes, and I'll meet you back here. Okay, so we're going to grab our celery next, okay? Italian word for celery, just FYI, fun fact, is sedano. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to chop this small so we can make about 3/4 of a cup worth. So fun fact about fruits and vegetables, do you know why they're different colors? Well, they're different colors because the different colors signify the different minerals and vitamins that are in each one. So if you choose leafy green vegetables a lot, you'll be getting a lot of iron and vitamin K, versus if you choose orange vegetables, you'll be getting a lot more vitamin C. If you choose white fruits and vegetables like bananas and potatoes, you're going to get a lot of potassium. So that's why dietitians tell you to eat the rainbow. And no, not a bag of Skittles, okay? Eat the rainbow as in your fruits and veggies. You want to make sure you vary them. All right, we're going to chop 3/4 of a cup, and then we'll meet back here. Okay, we're going to continue chopping. So I've got some fresh basil leaves in my hand, and we're just going to go ahead and we're going to chop that finely. Not too small, but enough. And the smell from this is incredible. If you can get fresh basil, you definitely want to. It is so much better than the jarred stuff. Okay. All right. So now that is, I'm actually going to put that right on top of our tomato there. And the next thing we're going to grab is our black olives. Okay. And we're going to need about 3/4 of a cup of black olives, okay? Now you don't have to use generic type black olives. You can use Kalamata or another type if you really like. And we're just gonna go ahead and you're gonna cut it into smaller pieces like so. All right. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take the mozzarella balls and we're gonna cut them in half, okay? So just go ahead and do that. And our next step will be to get a big bowl and to put it all together. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take all the different chopped ingredients and we're going to put them all together in a big bowl. And hopefully my bowl is big enough here. I hope that my eyes weren't bigger than my stomach. Okay, and just going to add all this. Okay, now the croutons will end up softening a little with the, the moisture coming from the different fruits and veggies here, primarily the tomato, but we're also going to be adding red wine vinegar and also a tablespoon of a tablespoon of olive oil. And remember, I'm frugal with my olive oil because even though it is heart healthy, I say it every single time, I'm like a broken record, I know, but it is about 120 calories for a tablespoon. All right, I'm not gonna be able to fit any more tomato in here, so I'm gonna stop there. And then I'm gonna add my celery. And geez, we were running out of space in this bowl fast. All right, and then you'll add your mozzarella. I'm getting more of this on the counter than I am in the bowl at this point. Okay. And then we're going to add our olives. Now I'm getting olives all over the place too. All right. And I am going to transfer this to a bigger bowl. So I'll meet you back here right after I've done that. And then we'll mix it all up and finish off with our condiments or seasonings, okay? Okay, so I've transferred this to a much bigger bowl now, much less mess on the table. Okay, so now I'm gonna add salt and pepper for seasoning. So here's my salt. And then I have a teaspoon of black pepper. I know this was a tablespoon, but it was actually only a teaspoon worth. And then I'm going to add my 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Okay. And then you can add as much red wine vinegar as you want. So, and you know, you can always taste test it, and if you feel like it needs some more vinegar or some more salt and pepper, you can add it as you like. And then mix all that again. And now we're going to be ready to plate it. And you'll notice that all of these Italian recipes we do, there's always a hint of the Italian flag in it. We always have our red, white, and green. But you thought I was going to mess up and say red, white, and blue there, didn't you? Here we go. Get some olives and another little bit of mozzarella. And as they say in Italy, buon appetito.